What's up, guys? This is Shauna, aka Wealthy Wallet, coming to you for another week. Y'all, this one's going to be an actual quick, fast, and in a hurry vlog. Okay, so I went into YNAB this morning and I rearranged some money. Basically what I did was I took a look at the bills that I save for every month. I set aside an allotted amount of money because what I do is I take the overall yearly total of what my bills usually cost me and divide it up into 52 weeks, and that's how I set my money aside for things like my gas, natural gas, for our natural gas, our electricity, our water, our our water, our garbage, all that kind of stuff. So I divide that up evenly, and that's how I save every week so that I have the money whenever the bills are due. Well, our power bill is actually going down due to the fact that the air conditioner is no longer being run, and the air conditioner is no longer being run because the temperatures are in the low 70s to the 60s and even all the way down into the 30s down here in Georgia. So that is drastically reducing our electricity bill from like 200, 300, all the way down to like 100 and something. So it'll go lower as the winter, kicks up and everything like that. And right now we're in that middle phase where the heat isn't quite running, so I had some extra money in my heat bill that I was able to siphon off. So I'm using that to help pay for all the stuff that we did while my stepdaughter was in town. I put the total that I'm using over my face, which it helped to pay off all of my stuff. So all my stuff is at a zero balance right now. And then I took my husband's bill down to about, I think, $700 and some dollars. I don't know, I'll put it up here. But at the same time, I took away that particular credit card out of his wallet, and I took another credit card out of my own wallet to help us get those things paid off. So all of that stuff is paid off right now. We're starting at a net zero minus his American Express and just working from there. So I'm just going to keep hitting it with the $100 payments until everything is paid in full. In between all of that, guys, the annual fee for that particular credit card, because he has a Delta American Express, came through, and it was $195. They got stacked on top of it. So we just basically paid for that, as well as some other stuff that came through. And my stepdaughter has a sister card to that one, and she's spending money on it, and we don't want to, I don't want to tell him to tell her to not use it. So as her charges are coming through, I'm using my husband's account to pay for it, because he gives her a certain allowance, and that is part of her allowance. So it comes out of his money to pay her allowance. So that's where that is. Other than that, guys, I am in the no spend November. Day 1, no money spent. Day 2, no money spent. Day 3, money spent. As you all see, my hair is done. That is not a part of no spend November, because I don't like going out with a wet head in the winter time. I just don't. And you all know that when I don't have my hair done, it's always pulled back, because I don't know how to do my own hair. I've tried numerous times, numerous attempts, and it's been a fail every single time, and I've pretty much given up on it. So I let my hair either be professionally done, or I just pull it back in a ponytail and just go with it, because the natural curl pattern and stuff is just not in my hair. I think once I get around to the point where I actually cut my hair off, guys, it's coming, it's happening. I don't care what anybody else thinks about it. I'm cutting my hair off. Suck it up, buttercup. But when I get to the point where I cut my hair off, I think that's when I'll try again to go back to my natural curl pattern, and hopefully get it to a place where I will be able to just do my hair like on the weekend or something like that, or every 2 or 3 days, and just be fine with it. Because as far as like back here, underneath part of the hair, it curls up. It will naturally just shrink up, curl into perfect ringlets and everything, but the stuff up here, it does not. It does not cooperate. This up here is bone straight. It does not do anything. So once I start cutting it, I'm probably going to cut it to about here, so that extra length, because my hair is super heavy right now. It doesn't really hold curls. But once I cut it up to about here, then I will start working on trying to get my hair to do all the different styles and stuff. So long story, long way to go around, just to say I got my hair done. I spent about let's see, it's $85 to get my hair done, $10 tip to the shampoo and blow dry girl, and then my niece was with me, so I wound up paying for her hydration, which was another $20. So that's $115 that I spent at the hairdresser. She paid for everything else. And then I went to Starbucks that morning, so I spent $12.55 on a Frappuccino for my niece, and then hot chocolate for myself, and a slice of banana bread. Let's see, what else? Oh, I had to mail a package back to ThredUp. I have a lot of clothes from there, and I told y'all I was going to show y'all, and then I went back and bought some more from a credit that I got from the previous return. Yeah, long story short. Anyway, yeah, I had to take some stuff back. So yesterday was the last day that I could return it, so I had to pay $8.75 to ship that back, which I thought was kind of strange because I could have sworn that I was shipping stuff previously and it was only costing me like $2 and some change to ship it. But maybe it's because I was shipping local, and this is actually going to Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania. I can't even say Pennsylvania. Y'all got a headache, I'm sorry. So yeah, I spent $8.75 on that. So this is the total that I've spent so far. Today is Sunday. I have not spent any money today. Knock on wood that I don't spend any money. And I don't plan on doing any shopping, hopefully, until Wednesday, when I'm going to do a grocery shop for the week and put gas in the car, and that should be it for the next week. I have nothing planned next weekend, so it should be a straight up come home, clean, and, you know, put everything away and all that kind of stuff. So I'm sorry if I have a low energy, guys, today. I have the worst headache from the season change. Friday I had to come home from work. I was there a good 2 hours before I had to get up and walk out. And was like, y'all, I'm sorry, I have an ocular headache. And I had to come home and pull a sheet over my head and just go to sleep. And I feel like I'm getting another one, so I'm not going to hold you all any longer. We will continue the spending freeze, and I will see you all next week. Until then, remember that the best type of wallet to have is always going to be a wealthy one. Peace.